creating some ARM instances on Google Cloud. So Google announced 1 or 2 months ago about their new T2A machines that use the ARM architecture. So this is a great option if, say, you're on a M1 or M2 from Apple. You can actually do like native deploys. But you know, there's other reasons to use this too. These use NVMe storage by default, and in fact, you have to. And then it also uses this Google Virtual NIC for networking. So this is much more performant than VirtuoNet Trevor is. So if you have some serious bandwidth needs, this is a great option to use. And then you know, these generally are just a lot more efficient, you know, for performance reasons. So there's lots of reasons to use it, and I think, you know, we're going to see the evolution of ARM in the clouds. Both Azure and AWS have support as well now. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I'll show you my config first. The zone you should pay careful attention to, because not every region and zone actually has support for this. In fact, this is just kind of the default one that they suggest is US Central 1A. The flavor T2A standard 1. There's a few others, but that's the one we're using today. Everything else is basically the same. If you've been watching these videos before, pretty common to see this. So just basic Go web server, and then we can go ahead and just run it. So I'm turning modules off. So Go doesn't complain, setting the goose to Linux, and setting my Arch to ARM64. As you can see, it builds quite fast. I gotta say, Go's cross compilation support is pretty awesome. So you can kind of see that we built for ARM. It's 5 megs. We can go ahead and create the image. So we'll do this. Config JSON and R. This is just debugging information that I had earlier on. You shouldn't see that, but as long as you're using the latest Ops nightly build, then you should be fine. We haven't cut a release with this yet, but we probably will soon. So this takes a little bit longer to upload versus the x86, mainly because it's using the UEFI partition. I'll show you what that looks like. So, you know, unzipped, it's like 52 megs, right? Obviously, the tarball that we end up loading is 3.9 megs. So, anyways, I'll get this uploaded. All right, so now it's up. Let's go ahead and create an instance out of it. So, and then we want to open up port 8080. All right, so now we're just creating an instance of the image. All right, now we can kind of see what IP it gave us. So if we do something like this, we can get our instances. As you can see, this is the only instance I have running in this region right now. So by default, Ops will only show you down to the actual region. And you know, it can take, like, I've noticed that with these ARM instances, the networking doesn't like immediately turn on. You can say that it took a second for it to get that first request. But once it's up, it's kind of up. So anyways, we'll talk to you later. Hope this was informative. Thanks, bye.